Good morning. Welcome to It Is Still Dark Outside Winnipeg. Yes, we're getting a nice early start this morning. Yesterday I came back to the model table. We're not going to have a rollback, but I came back to the model table, and you remember on some of these pieces there was, I think 3 or 4 places where I didn't do too good a job of painting. Well, I got those all fixed up. Now, I recall saying that we are going to zoom in and see how did our decal come out. So I think we'll probably do that next. And for the rest of today, we got 6 more decals to put down here. Yeah, we did 42 yesterday. Today we're going to do 41, and then those 5 little ones. Yeah. Okay, I don't have any big news. We're probably not going to have any kind of a sunrise this morning, that's for sure. In fact, I thought I saw that the streets were wet, and hey, no, that's the way she goes. You don't want to hear me say winter's coming again. Yeah, we'll see how the day goes. You know, the afternoon it might get to the place where I can get out, but hey, I'm not counting on it anymore. I've had a good summer. Even if I never got out again on the bikes, I've had a really good summer, so I can't complain. And I've got next spring to look forward to. So anyway, let's recompose here and zoom in and put the macro lens on and have a nice close look. Oh, yeah, I put the receipt over there just to remind you what I'm going to do. I've been in contact with Gabe, and he said that it's going to be fine to give the viewers his website. So what I think, to make it simple, the way I was going to do it is really cumbersome. I was going to get you to email me to the model ship, remember? And then I was going to email you back the link. Well, the simple solution is just put the link at the bottom of the description of today's video, and maybe for the next week or so. So yeah, if you wanna, you know, we have a saying here in North America. It could be all around the world for all I know in different languages, but it's put your money where your mouth is. And there's a lot of you folks who appreciated Gabe when he came. How would it take you to? Well, you couldn't draw something like that yourself, most likely in Fusion, but
there are programs that let you do that.
You'd have to be gifted in it as an artist, I think, to be able to do that.
I think at some point you go from wooden-looking characters to real-looking characters. That's where the artistry comes in.
Well, you can show your appreciation financially. I very seldom ask for money. You know, you never hear me say, please like, subscribe, or give money to my PayPal account. So, okay, I'm sitting in front of the computer here right now editing out what you're just seeing, and I heard myself say that. In other words, it made it sound like I was criticizing the creators that do ask for donations or like or subscribe, you know. No, that's not what I meant. I have nothing against anybody who wants to be helped along with their channel, financially or otherwise. Naturally, I'm pleased when I see that I've got an extra large amount of views on a particular episode, and I think, well, what did I do in that episode that was, made a lot of people watch it? And I came to the conclusion it's probably the thumbnail attracted the extra viewers. But please don't get me wrong here. If you say please like or subscribe or donate to my PayPal account, I have no problem with that. All the more power to you, as the saying goes. At least I think that's the way the saying goes. You know, this isn't for me. This is for the Movember thing, which apparently I found out started in Australia. Yeah, and now it's worldwide. Anyway. So, and any amount, I don't think there's a minimum amount that you can donate. I do know it costs, they say it costs the Movember outfit 47 cents or something like that if you use your credit card, which almost everybody does. So, you're going to want to make sure that your donation is for at least 48 cents. Okay, enough about that. Yeah, on the bottom of the description to the video, there'll be the link. You just click on that link and it should take you right to Gabe's site there. You'll see a picture of Gabe without his mustache. Yeah, he started. That's the deal. You're supposed to grow a mustache for the month of November. That's why they call it Movember. Kind of cute. All right, enough about Movember. We were going to put the macro lens on and take a nice close look. So let's just do that. Okay, I'm looking in the monitor right now and I'm seeing what you're seeing, more or less. You might be seeing it better. Anyway, yeah, I guess the black part of the decal, where it's supposed to indicate the needle, is just not quite dead on, but it's very, very close. And we do have a few little wrinkles going on there, but it could be worse. You do not see them unless you use the macro lens. One of the viewers made an interesting comment, and I just might try this sometime, and he said you could use a heat gun, and the decal will shrink down around and conform to the shape of whatever it's put on. In other words, the decal sort of melts, I guess. Now, I'm kind of leery to try this on anything important, but maybe I can find a decal maybe that I've decided not to use, and just give it a try. I know that if I get my heat gun too warm, it also deforms it melts the plastic. So yeah, but it's worth a try. It's kind of, I never thought about that. Yeah, give it a try sometime. And maybe some of you other folks have used that system and it's worked. If you want to comment on that, be appreciated by not just me, but other viewers who read the comments. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, the decal that we're going to be needing now is the number 41 for the next larger dial. And this is it. Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, it didn't look like it yesterday either when it was upside down on the model table, and I threw it out. And when I couldn't find it where it should have been, I realized what I must have done. Anyway, I spent probably about 3 or 4 minutes going through my garbage looking for the 41. But we're in business again. So, well, let's get started. Hello, Missy. Good morning on this wet, damp morning. Yes. Morning, Max.
Hi. Drizzly.
Drizzly and wet. Well, it's supposed to be sunshiny after 12.
Oh, that's good.
Possibly. I'm anticipating it.
I got a shock this morning. The surgeon's office phoned me up and said, "Can you come in for the surgery the day after tomorrow, Friday at 1:30?"
Wow.
I took a deep breath and looked at my calendar. Rainey and I looked at one another and said, "Okay."
So you're going to go in for your hip replacement tomorrow?
Day after tomorrow.
Oh, day after tomorrow. Friday. Oh, that's right, Friday.
I go in at 11:30 in the morning. Surgery's at 1:30. I'll have to phone your friendly neighborhood pharmacist to make sure.
They got the painkiller.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
And I'll use yours backup.
Yeah.
I'll just say, I'll give the surgeon his card and say fax it here, and I'll tell the pharmacist that when he gets it, just send it out for delivery. I mean, if Rainey probably won't be picking me up until 6:30 or 7:30 at night, so she may very well still be home when the medication comes.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, I'll have the pharmacist deliver it here as a backup.
No problem.
And you're 64 Callum, right?
That's the one.
I'm supposed to go to the gym today, but I'll go tomorrow instead.
Thank you for coming.
Missy House. Hello. Hi, Judy.
See you later.
Just a minute.
Now, when Missy flapped her ears, I saw the moisture go flying here. I don't know if I got any on the lens or not. I guess I'll know when I go and edit everything out. Probably nothing serious, but alrighty. Here we go. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Now, so that looks like on Friday we will not have a Max and Missy episode because Max is going to be going in for his hip replacement on Friday. So, yeah, that's going to be an exciting day for him. Okay, let's recompose here. We'll start using this camera and we will put on another decal. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do all 6 of them, but we'll do this one anyway. Well, so much for our weather office's reliability. It's 12:15 right now, and the sun was supposed to come out, and right now our streets are still soaked. So it's got to do a lot of improving if I'm going to be getting out. Okay, let's get ourselves moved in a little closer here. And, years ago when I put on decals, I used to strictly use the Salva set. I wouldn't use the micro set first. I'm just debating whether I should do that, and yet the Salva set is so strong that if it starts to dissolve the decal, whereas using the micro set, it doesn't dissolve the decal as fast, and it gives you lots of time to move it around where you want it. And maybe I should do it the safe way. Now, I was just thinking this is pretty much a repeat of yesterday, isn't it? Yeah, there's lots. That's completely covered. Okay. Now, this is the micro set, the weak solution. Maybe it'd be easier for me to remember weak solution, strong solution. I seem to always have a trouble getting it just dead on. Trying to turn it around here. That's kind of working. Okay, it's almost It's almost there. If we could just get these corners down, but okay, I think that when this shrink wraps now, that black needle there is going to be right over top of the raised black needle. Now let's try and use the thirsty brush here. Get rid of the water. It's amazing how well that works. Okay, now let's get the lid back on the weak solution. And we will use the strong solution. I wonder if I should maybe do the time-lapse thing again. Let's just do that, just for the fun of it. I'll make sure I've got plenty on here. Okay, that's completely covered. We're just going to do the time-lapse. We'll start the time-lapse in just a moment here. Well, we'll start it right now. Okay, I'm going to just pause the time-lapse here. I'm noticing that it seems to be taking a long time to get that excess off. I'm going to just try and get some of that absorbed up into the... I think I may have put too much on. Seems to be curling on the edge there. It's kind of tucking in, and I don't want that. Yeah, it's gone and tucked in on me there. I don't know what I can do about that, because I can't really hook onto it and pull it out. I wonder if I could do it like that. There we go. We got it. Okay, let's just get rid of some of this strong solution here. Okay, now we'll let the time lapse run again. Okay, I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to use the heat gun, and I've got it set at 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, I didn't time it, but I would think that's probably pretty much dry. Let me just touch it with my brush here, make sure I got all the moisture off the end of it. It's still a little bit soft there, isn't it? Just a little bit down here on this edge. I'd like to get that fixed right there at the top if I could. I don't know why I'm worrying about this. We're not going to see it anyway. How many times haven't I said that? Yeah, I think we basically got it. I think I've got it about as good as I can get it here. Now I have discovered that we have imposters trying to make themselves become the walkers. They are the walkers wannabe. Anyway, they came by this morning, and at first I thought, oh, there's Don and Bridget. But then I was watching the way they were walking, and no, that's not Don and Bridget, even though I couldn't see their faces. A few minutes later, our walkers did come by. The real walkers. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Okay, the idea is I need something that's going to keep it from sliding around and yet is not going to break the individual dials off of the rail when I try to remove it. I was going to use the double-sided tape, but it's just a little bit too sticky. Maybe what I'll have to do here is okay, I'll put this in the middle. I should just hold it from sliding around. Maybe I'll put a piece of tape here and a piece of tape here. Okay, that should be good. Okay, which one do we need first here? Okay, we don't need this piece here. That's 43, but we do need 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. That'd be kind of nice if we got them on the right dial. Okay, 44 and 45. So let's just cut them out. 44 goes there, 45 goes there. I think I can remember that. Okay, number 44. And this time, I'm going to use only the strong solution. That's probably way too much, isn't it? Let's get some out of there. Okay. Now, this one's not sliding. There we go. Okay, I'm looking straight down on it now. Just trying to get it turned around about 5 degrees to the right here. And let's wick off some of the there. It's almost it. Okay, let's leave that for a few minutes. It should go up just a little, shouldn't it? Okay, let me look on the monitor. Well, I'd be happy with that. I'm just going to go ahead now and I'm going to do the other 4 much the same way, and we'll see what we've got. Well, we got rid of some of the coffee. In a little less than 2 hours, I get a coffee visitor, all being well. And I can well imagine he's going to be all excited about his hip surgery. Now, if everything turns out the way I've got it planned, this little part is going to be rotating, superimposed down there in the corner, all being well. It's hard to believe we've been dealing with something so incredibly small here. Anyway, I'm going to wind her up. I had hoped to get out this afternoon yet, but the streets are still wet. I don't see any dry spots, so unless the sun was to come out right now, I guess my quick scoot is just a dream. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow.